This video is sponsored by Envato Elements. I recreated the Willy Wonka's movie poster, but I kinda changed the cast. I saw the movie, I really liked it, but I thought, what if I recreate the original movie poster, but I change some things up? For example, I want Morgan Freeman to play the Willy Wonka. You may say, it is not really relevant because it's a prequel. Wonka should be pretty young. You know what? I don't care. I love Morgan Freeman, so he's gonna be Willy Wonka in my poster. And I want Timothy to be Oompa Loompa. I know this doesn't make sense for now, but trust me, it's not gonna make sense ever. I just wanna make it. Now, to make this poster, I'm gonna need some good picture of Morgan Freeman, a good picture for Timothy, where they're sitting. I'm gonna need a tons of candies, roses, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna need some curtains, some box, and bunch of other stuff. I'm not gonna make everything exactly the same. For example, I'm gonna make just two characters, Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa. I think I said enough, so let's begin. First, I found this great picture of Morgan Freeman sitting on a chair. I masked it out with a pen tool. I dropped him on the canvas and I fixed his hair with Refine Edge brush tool inside of the mask. Then I found this picture of Timothy. I masked him out with a pen tool, same thing. I dropped him on the canvas. He doesn't have a leg, so it's gonna be a little challenging, I think. I made him a lot smaller. And I started to make this background. To make this, you're just gonna add all of these colors in one layer. Then go filter, distort, and polar coordinates. Once you make this, you go again in distort and choose twirl. And I dropped it on the canvas. I'm gonna have to make these cotton candy clouds too. I dropped the normal clouds from Envato. I made them the same pink like on the original poster. Now, before we continue, as you know, I've been using Envato Elements in every video I make. At this point, I cannot really live without it. And in this video, you'll see that pretty much more than 95% of the stuff I used is from Envato Elements. It's a subscription-based service that gives you access to millions of digital assets like 3D objects, stock videos, stock photos, music, sound effects, graphics, and much more. And for $16 a month with an annual subscription, you are not only getting that, but you are also going to support me as a creator. So if you're interested, link is in the description. I got tons of 3D objects from Envato Elements and I started placing them. After that, I got these curtains. I made them the same color like in the poster. And I extended Timothy's legs with just shapes and colors. That's it really. Then I added this Willy Wonka hat on Morgan. I made his jacket very red. There we go. I'm just using hue and saturation. I made his shirt more white. I mostly use curves. Then I edited his pants with this brown color. And I made the stripes in Illustrator. I dropped it on his pants. I warped it. I removed it from the places I didn't want it to be. And that's it really. I used a tiny bit of blend if so it blends well. I did the same thing on the other leg. Same thing on his socks. I just used a bit of drop shadow. Then I found this boot because he is wearing some kind of, I don't know. I dropped the boots, I matched the color, just a tiny bit of blend if, tiny bit of levels, and we are looking very nice. I darkened the box with the levels, and I started to edit Timothy's hair. We want it to look like Oompa Loompa's green hair. There we go. Some blend if. I made his eyebrows white. And I made him to be this red color just like Oompa Loompa. There we go. After that I painted his jacket a blue color, but it was not looking good. And then I started to add the shadows to get some hope because it is not looking that good yet. I added some shadows below the hat. There we go, it is looking very nice. Then I added some shadows behind the curtains. Some light behind the Wonka. And I started to add this wavy chocolate. I added a chocolate bunny. I gave it a motion blur. I adjusted the waves to look like a waterfall or something like that, I don't know. I added a highlight on the waterfall. And then I started to add the shadows and coloring in every single one of the objects. It started to look a lot better and it was totally worth it. After that I dropped this 3D suit for Timothy because the leather jacket is not really fitting. I removed the hands, I warped it to match his shape. There we go. I added the hands separately. There, remove some on the bottom. There we go. I added the right hand. Then I added some shadows. I made it a blue color to make it more vibrant, I guess. I made his pants also blue and he is looking very nice. Then I dropped this pilot hat because Oompa Loompa on the poster is wearing something like that, I think. I matched the shape. I added some shadow below. There we go. I added this golden shoes on his feet. Then I added the scarf on Morgan because Timothy is wearing one in the poster. I also found this picture of the stuff. I removed the bottom part and I made it myself. There we go, with just a shape. It's not that hard actually once you know what to do. I removed it from some parts, some shadow behind. I think it's pretty much done. After that I fixed some of the stuff, really minor stuff here and there. And then I added the final stuff, which is this golden Wonka title. I removed some of the parts to merge it in the candies, so it looks more 3D. I added the main actor's title, which is Morgan Freeman. And then I added tons of filters from Filters Gallery and camera raw filters. And this is the final result. I totally love this. I know it does not make a lot of sense, but it just looks awesome. It was not easy, I know I say this all the time, but that's true. But it was 100% worth it. I had so much fun making this, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you want to see more weird videos like this in the future, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Your support means the world to me, guys. And I really hope I'll see you in the next video.